Hi everyone. Hi everyone, welcome back to Channeling Luxury. I am here to get your thoughts on a couple of things. So as you know, I have a new rating system: looks 1 to 10, wearability 1 to 10, and value, basically the price, is it worth it, 1 to 10. So hopefully you can all see my not so ugly shorts and tank top. I just wanted to show you this outfit, well, this cardigan. I want to show you the cardigan. And I'll show you some of the details. And the shock is going to come in a minute, so we'll get there. Buttons look really pretty. They almost look like they're clearly not diamond studded, right? But they look like they're kind of like black and silver diamond if they were using diamonds. This is a 34, 5'4", 120-ish, 118-ish now, for those of you for reference. The 34 fits well. It's 100% cashmere. And I don't know if many of you have noticed, but Chanel's cashmere is not feeling like high quality cashmere anymore. It's one of my chief complaints about their cashmere. It feels like it's wool and polyester. It's not itchy like wool. It just doesn't feel cozy and nice and high quality like cashmere. Like if we were to look at Loro Piana or something like that, where we really have the quality fabric. This is not it for me, but I like how it looks. I think it looks cool. I was told that it doesn't hug my waist enough, so you can't see my curves enough. That's probably all true, right? So it's not a keeper. But here's the shocker. So think back, those of you who have been interested and ready to wear like me for a long time with Chanel, think back 3 years ago, what this would have cost. I'm going to say $2,200 to $2,300. Maybe 1 to 2 years ago, they would have been pushing $335, would have been tough to justify. Admittedly, I bought this without looking at the price, thinking it was still somewhere in that range, and I decided home if I liked it. This is the shocking part. Okay, so take a minute and think of what you think this piece goes for. And honestly, I'm blown away. $6,150 for a very basic cardigan sweater. And here's the thing. It would be fine not for $6,000. It would be fine for much less than that. For the fit and the style and how casual and cool, like in terms of making it easy to wear, no problem. $6,000, like that's more than their tweed. No, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what they've been smoking. As we all know, the price increases are out of control. This is an extreme example to me. Obviously, I should have looked before I just said, you know what, let me just try it at home and then get the email receipt. And then $6,000. I'm blown away. And it takes a lot for Chanel to shock me anymore because their price increases are out of control. $6,000. It's insanity. So clearly this is not going to be a keeper. Do I think it's cute? I do. Does it feel like crap? Yes, for cashmere, it does. So in terms of a look, I think it's a good 6. In terms of wearability, I would wear it a lot actually if it were reasonably priced. So probably an 8. Value, it's a 0. My rating is a 1 to 10, and it's a 0. Come on, guys. I hope Chanel's watching this because I've been a loyal client like many of you for a lot of years. It's out of control. Insanity. Okay, so those of you that love this enough to pay $6,000, let me show you the tag. And you can hunt it down. Here it is. All right, so let me grab one more piece here, and this is a little clutch. It's gonna come in 3 colors, this, hot pink, and black. So white, hot pink, and black. They had a black one there, but this hardware is brassy. It's not gold. I hate gold, by the way, so I'm good with it not being gold. But it's a brassy color, right? So because of that, I thought the black looked pretty bad with the brass against it. It just didn't look right. So I like the white. I don't know if I'll keep it or not. And I like the pink and I'm waiting to see it. It's not in the boutiques yet, at least in my boutique. Here's what I like about it. It's a magnetic closure. So you just flap it, right? And you just shut the flap and it has some strength to it. And it feels heavier, which is nice. And it opens up a lot. And this is actually just the stuffing. So you can put a lot of crap in here, which, if you're just trying to bring a wallet and a phone and all that stuff and your keys, you're not going to be squishing the bag up. And that is one thing that drives me nuts. I don't like to squish them and have them stuffed out to the side. So this is what this one looks like. If you're interested in finding it, I just dropped a little piece of it. Here is Mod Shot. So it's a little bit lower because my camera angle is not quite what I need, but it's a little bit lower than my hip. So 5'4", and it's a little lower than my hip. So is it a little bit long to be a crossbody? It's a little bit long to be a crossbody. It is, in my opinion, unless you're much taller than me. And I know many of you lovely ladies and gents are. You can also use it as a shoulder bag, which is what I will do if I keep him, is pop it on my shoulder. And then, you know, I'm sure we can stuff all this stuff inside and make it into a clutch, right? But anyway, I just wanted to show this bag to you. On this one, the leather actually feels pretty good. Some bags recently, not so much. This one feels decent. Stitching looks good. Now, I never used to actually look. I was the one that they would laugh at because I would just leave without even checking the bag. We can't do that at Chanel anymore, which is really sad. So check your bags, even if you never have, like me. It's my advice. And I think it's pretty cool. I actually liked this one in the runway show, and I liked it more when I saw it in person. So if you've been on the fence about trying this one, it's a very easy, casual, you know, don't carry a lot of crap with you bag. Probably have to leave the battery for the cell phone at home. And again, it has more like a brassy color hardware. So let me show you the tag in case you're looking for it. Also, obviously 24 Cruise, and it's called Miscellaneous Bag. Creative Chanel, Miscellaneous Bag in white. And yeah, so there's a tag for it. All right, I loved it. So for me, looks, I think it's a 6-7. Not fabulous, but I like it. Wearability for me is a good 8. Value, they're pricey today, right? So 6-7, which is actually high for Chanel for me because prices are insanely high. I don't know if they've paid attention that we're in a recession and we have high inflation, but the inflation doesn't justify like 300, 400% increases on cashmere. That doesn't even feel very good. So love to know what you think about both. If you disagree, you're like, no, Dani, this is awesome and it's worth it. I want to hear that too, because maybe I'm missing something. I don't know. And you know, if you picked it up, I'd love to know what you think about it. I wish, and it's also very thick, by the way, for being Cruise, it's very heavy. I wish that they would fix this and stop charging us up the ass for basic pieces. It makes me very frustrated, and I'm not able to do what I want with my collections, right? So I've been, for example, I went to Pull & Bear, one of my favorite stores online, actually in person, but online for us in the US. And I've been pairing my Chanel with $30 sequin blazers and stuff. And, you know, at the end of the season, when it's way out of fashion, you haven't lost thousands of dollars when you have to sell your stuff back to the real. So, and if you're not interested in having it in your wardrobe anymore. So I think, you know, that for me, mixing it up is where it's at. And you've probably seen a couple. Well, if you haven't, check out my Instagram. I showed a couple of pieces from Frame. You know, the whole outfit was under 200, and I thought it was cuter than this, and actually better made. I hate to say that, but it felt better made. All right, that's all I have for today. If I get more pieces, when I get more pieces, I'll certainly share. But I just wanted to tell you and share with you what I've seen. But please tell me, what am I missing? Clearly something. So have a wonderful day or night wherever you are. Take good care.